People have to understand that there's lots of uncertainty in the process. People who have financial or banking industry experience, they frequently apply levels of certainty expectations to the process that just aren't there. You know, we have two guys, an idea, a couple of customers, and not much else. And you can't go looking through everything expecting a full-size company there. We know that if people invest in things they know, they do better. We know that if they diversify their portfolio, they do better. At least 20 hours of due diligence tends to improve your outcomes. We know that if you engage in the startups afterwards, that improves your outcomes. And if you're, as a part of the angel process, making introductions into your industry, and that you're helping the startups manage what to expect as they head down this rocky road, that you actually improve the outcomes of the whole process. And interestingly enough, a lot of this looks like the kind of mentoring we would expect at an accelerator. And so there's some notion that there's an overlap between people who want to invest in companies and people who want to mentor companies. If we can increase the success rate of our growth companies, we totally change the ecosystem that we're working in. And so part of that is giving them the resources they need, and part of that is supporting them through that process. And as we increase the quality of the startup founders, we end up decreasing the risk for the startups, and everything starts moving forward, right? And as angel investors, we can connect those startups to resources. We can help create the social validation where a lot of other things happen because somebody believes in the startup, and because of that belief, they make some progress. So my basic thought is everybody thinks that there's entrepreneurs everywhere. And if that's true, then we would expect that there are investors everywhere. And so how do we make that happen so that local communities can invest in themselves? And the angel conference process is starting to do that across several cities.